Okay, so let me tell you really quickly the story about how I started a nonprofit that exists to fight human trafficking. Okay, so it's inaccurate for me to say that I started it because I didn't start it all by myself. I started it with a team of people. You see, back in my day, when I was a teenager, I wanted to plant a church. I wanted to start a church that was healthy, that wasn't divisive, and was kind, and who, as a group, we intentionally, raised up a banner of love in our communities by reaching out to the poor, connecting with people, helping people know about Jesus. And so I wanted to start this church. When I went to Bible college to start the process of becoming a pastor, I ended up having a conversation with my soon to be wife at the time. And I had said to her, one of the dreams that I have in my mind is going to Toronto, going to the streets of Toronto and creating this drop in center so that sex workers can find a place to have safety and have their needs met and help them, be rescued or be freed or whatever. So fast forward, now I'm in my mid to late 20s and I'm launching a church in my house, a Bible study. Nothing crazy, not one of the kooky ones you hear about on the news or whatever. It's just, a cool gathering of friends. We eat together, we spend time in the Bible, and we did communion together. We worshipped on occasion with praise music or whatever. It was just a chill time for people who, didn't feel like they fit in really cleanly into church. There's a place for them to come and have a place to hang out and all this stuff. And so when we, a year later after launching this, said to the people in our group, hey, we actually want this Bible study to become a church and, launch into the community to help other people who just don't feel like they fit in at church, have a place to call their spiritual community, get to know Jesus, and grow to be everything that God made them to be, to live freely and fully in Christ. And so when they said, yeah, that's awesome, we want to do this, we're into it, we said, okay, well, the DNA of any good, healthy church should be outreach into the community, helping others. And so in our city here in Moncton, New Brunswick, in Canada, we have lots of organizations that exist to help people on the streets, help people get their needs met when they're about to have a baby, help people get out of drug trafficking, get out of addiction, all these things. But we had not very many teams or groups that were fighting human trafficking. We did have a few, but the one thing that we noticed in our community is that, like, hey, we could see this as a felt need, and maybe we could start a cafe to help make profits that go into the work to fight human trafficking, raise awareness about the issue. And so that's how it started, and we've been going ever since.